Good evening, my fellow co-host Jack. How's it going on this fine evening?
um, the champions of the world, of Europe, of
That's
England.
that's why you wanted me to start it off tonight, just so you could get that one in nice and
Yeah,
early.
I was trying to get a song up as well, but it's not loading.
I'm going to
Oh.
give a very stark warning that I feel like will be on behalf of all listeners. You get 5 minutes of Liverpool chat, and then if it carries on, I'm logging off.
Hey, I haven't even been that bad, I don't think.
I've only had 2 messages that went unanswered today about it, so I think you may have got the hint that
I
it
noticed
wasn't
that.
up for discussion.
I was just like, oh, fuck me, that's rude. I was like, wow, fine. Don't reply to my message.
The
Fine.
difference is if it was the other way around, you'd be exactly the same. Well, the difference is that it wouldn't be the other way around. So
Yeah,
that's
that
the
is
awkward
true.
thing.
How are you, first of all, I guess?
Hot, sweaty, fed up of the heat.
Is it
Big
still
up the
hot?
thunderstorm tomorrow.
Is it still hot where you are?
Oh, it's absolutely boiling.
Oh, we've calmed
I
down
cannot
to
cope.
we've come down to like a nice 16, I think. Like, it's been cloudy today.
I feel like that's your optimum weather. Just for you specifically, where you burn with like the most minor sunlight. If it's overcast but still mildly warm, you're like, yeah, I'm sitting pretty now.
Pre-thunderstorm weather is what really gets me going.
Yeah.
Catch me down the beach.
As
I
long as it's
actually,
hot but no direct sunlight.
yeah, oh, God. We don't want that. Not at all. Not at all. But, God.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, I'm all right because obviously I work in my room and stuff. The sun doesn't hit my bedroom till about 4 or 5 o'clock, which is when I finish work.
Mm.
So I don't actually feel the effects that much until the late afternoon/evening.
That's it, actually. Yeah. I mean, I've got aircon all day because I'm back in the office.
Oh, little flex. Love it.
But when I went outside for my lunch, it was hot yesterday. Probably too hot.
I mean, this is one of the more interesting ways we've kicked off a podcast with the weather.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I've just realised.
I don't think we could be any more boring if we wanted to. Actually, I probably could.
Do you know what I realised the other day that's really weird considering we're really good friends?
What's that?
You might correct me, but we've never been in a different country together. Apart from Wales at one time.
I didn't even come to Wales.
Oh, you didn't, did you?
Don't like camping.
I remember.
Really don't like camping.
Oh, God, yeah, you weren't even there. There wasn't even that many of us either.
Oh, no, I remember. I remember when we have been away together. You might not remember. Year 8 Barcelona trip. You were on it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That does count. Did you go to Berlin as well?
Exactly.
Did you go to Berlin?
I just done Barcelona. But we weren't that good friends at that point, so but it counts.
I spent that whole trip.
We went to the new camp.
Oh, God, we did
together, and we didn't even realise.
We were in year 8, weren't we?
Yeah.
I spent my whole week like hitting on year 9s, girls, obviously.
To no success, I'm going to imagine.
Absolutely none, mate. I don't think I didn't have any success with any girls really until I was 17.
I'll go as far to say 22 for myself.
I only there's that stage where I think it's like midway through sixth form where it's all about they start finding funny, funny starts getting you somewhere.
No, do you know what it is?
It's funny and weird.
Mr. Cornett can back me up on this. Is when you went on that trip.
Oh, God.
Where did you go?
Paris.
Where did you go?
Paris.
Yeah. H can back me up on this one. You went to Paris and you came back a completely different man. And then from that, you just became the infamous Morgabi J. And that's when it all started kicking off for you. And nobody can ever tell me any different. That is a true story.
I actually got banned for that. I still do now. Obviously, you just brought it up. I used to like.
Something happened on that trip. but we will never ever find out what.
Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah, just that's one of those. God, we've started off with inside jokes, the weather, but
Well, I feel like I've explained the parish joke. I don't even know what happened. So how can it be? You're the only one on the inside of it.
that's true. Yeah,
Inside
my
of
mum
what?
listens. My mum listens to this. So that's all I'm
Shout
gonna
out,
say.
Tracy.
Yeah, shout
Love
out to
ya.
Tracy. Big T. That's what her Instagram name is. It's not her username, but in her bio it just says Big T, and it's like she's never referred herself to that ever. So even my sister's created it. Just I don't know. But anyway. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Our rival, our podcast rival, Ed Cunningham, Any to Read. He's charted.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not.
We have to. I'll give him a congratulations. To be fair, it's well. I'd say yeah.
I was trying to instigate some beef.
Wow. I don't know. He's got blonde hair, like proper blonde hair. It scares me a little bit. I don't want to beef with somebody like that.
Yeah, he does look like a Nazi, not a Nazi, like an Aryan.
Oh, that started beef. You just called him a
but
Nazi.
I didn't.
It's fine. I've lost my mum recently, so nobody can say shit to me because I'll just pull that card out.
Oh my God. Have you used that yet, actually?
Not seriously. I like it's awkward because I know it makes other people feel awkward, but I use it.
Shit, though.
I use it to diffuse the tension because if I get across to people that I don't, because obviously people know that my mum's died recently, so they feel like they're a bit like, well, how do I talk to him? What do I say? So if I make a joke, it's a bit like, well, he's all right.
Oh,
it's fine. It's only on the inside that I'm crying. Don't worry.
Well, as long as you cry on the inside, mate, man up.
Just don't let it out. It's all right.
Just man up, mate. Run it off.
We will add that we are actually big proponents of mental health, and he is not serious.
Yeah.
But this is why we get pissed once a month, so we can let it all out.
Yeah, this is it. I mean, my biggest defense mechanism is making a joke out of everything.
Yeah, that's why we're best friends.
Yeah. But anyway, so he charted under Books UK, which made me think, I feel like we should, because we don't get anywhere near the numbers he gets, I'm guessing. But what I'm thinking is if we pick a good genre. Yeah, true. I was thinking if we were to pick a obscure category, so like a niche one, and I was actually thinking, what about calling it niche? Imagine having a niche way to say niche. How niche is that?
Sure, niche.
Nice. So I'm just looking through them now. So we could be I hadn't listed these. I'm literally scrolling as we speak. So we could be health and fitness, alternative health.
Alternative health could be a good one.
We've talked about running once.
I've just shot the mental health in there.
Health and fitness, sexuality.
Yeah.
So we got education for kids. Well, actually, no, I think that's quite a popular one. Right, leisure.
I want to say, I reckon we could get in education for kids because we are providing insightful content.
And I've got kids.
That's
so
just my opinion.
There you go. I've got a child.
Yeah,
so that's fine.
And
parenting.
She probably will not be listening to it. Yeah, parenting. I feel like I really can't get involved in that bit though.
Yeah, that's true. There's a leisure section which is automotive, which I guess is cars, aviation, which is aeroplanes. Crafts. We could be crafts.
Yeah, but whatever category we pick, we have to start talking about it. Otherwise, we can't get in it.
We just got to mention it once, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I like planes.
There's news, which I feel like we do sort of do, but I feel like that's quite a large. That's one I don't reckon we'd be able to break into.
We're not competing with that, are we?
Yeah, religion and spirituality. Yeah, I just want to avoid that because I can't even say it.
Sorry, I need to interrupt you. I need to grab my charging cable for my headphones really quickly. So carry on.
I'll do some interval music.
I mean, that's lovely.
Right, so sports now. So this is one.
No way are we competing with sports.
Volleyball.
Oh, well.
How many volleyball podcasts are there? I reckon we could easily get into the top 100.
I don't think there's even 100 volleyball podcasts.
Exactly. And then we can say we're the 58th.
I'm going to go out on a whim and say we could probably break top 5. It's really not a popular sport.
It's not. I do like watching the volleyball at the Olympics, though, the beach one.
It's because you are a pervert.
I said the male one. I didn't necessarily do a genre, not a genre, gender.
It still doesn't detract from my point.
You know what? My mum listens to this, so I'm just going to deny it.
Fair enough. I'm surprised you don't use your age-old excuses that I've got a daughter, so it's okay.
Haven't even thought about
That's
that.
your go-to. That's your go-to for everything, though, isn't it?
Yeah, to be fair, it is. I can't deny it.
It's so hard to argue with, though.
God. So yeah, I think
in
we
all
need
seriousness.
Yeah, in all seriousness. Long pause.
I think we would probably go down as current affairs.
Current affairs? I was going to say improv.
It's not news. Oh, yeah, if we do a lot of improv.
Like my
Is there
poem.
a category for improvisation, though?
There was, yeah. But I think that's more improv as in comedy, like stand-up, which we are not.
No, and I doubt we ever will be.
I would actually love
Never
to do
say never.
I would love to do stand-up, but I feel like I'd be extremely awkward. But then again, that could work in my favour, but it could also go horribly wrong, and I might then be... Well, people might have to keep an eye on me for a bit. I reckon that could really knock my confidence.
Slight Hastings all over again.
No. I was having the time of my life.
Yeah, stand-up does seem intimidating, and I watch a lot of stand-up. I've been to quite a few live shows up here in London, and every time I just think, no, I just couldn't ever get in front of like even probably 10 people that I don't know and try and make some jokes.
Yeah, well, you don't have to necessarily joke. You could just make jokes about your mum. You could just talk about that being deadly serious, and everyone would be like, everyone would laugh.
What do we do?
Oh no.
Yeah. R.I.P.
But yeah, I think that's a genre is something we're going to have to talk about more. Maybe not in the podcast. Maybe that's an out of the podcast talk.
Maybe our millions of fans could nominate us for a...
Hey, we have a few people who listen every week.
Big shout out, Big T.
Big T, my mum is one. Louise Anderson, she will be listening because every time she listens, she sends me a message saying she's listened to it. So that's nice. That's always help. It's always good, that people are listening. And it's not my mum.
Still happy to expect sponsorships. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
We are sellouts.
100%. I'd accept anything that's free.
Yeah.
Because I've spent a lot of money on a lot of rubbish. But anyway, the dirty beaches.
It's an interesting one, isn't it?
Yeah, man. It just proves my point. And Slow Tie said it once. Nothing great about Britain. Nothing. Everything. We're just a country full of just wankers.
That does include us. Like, no mistakes.
Oh, no, I'm not.
We know what we are as well. Yeah, that's what I mean. We all know it. We both know it. But yeah, absolute idiots.
I'm gonna come at it at a slightly different angle. Obviously, rubbish is bad, but high horse culture. So people get on their high horse as if they haven't ever gone somewhere which isn't round here and acted like a total twat.
I think the things that I've seen that really annoy me is like the locals being like, "Get off our beaches," and I'm a bit like, "Well, fuck off for one, because you're just lucky that you live near a beach.
Yeah.
Why are you allowed to go to the beach, but the people that have to travel a little bit, they're not?"
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't agree with that. Like, piss off.
I mean, there's travelling a little bit, and there's coming down from Newcastle.
Well, I didn't. I heard it was Birmingham. That was what I read on the news.
I tell you what, if
But
someone, yeah,
I feel like there's closer beaches than Sandbanks to Birmingham.
yeah, I tell you what, if someone is driving down from Newcastle, you can fucking stay, enjoy, have a good day out. You know what I mean? Oh,
They get a round of applause.
100%. But yeah, people just.
But
It's entitlement. That's my biggest issue with people in this country. Entitlement. There's people who have never had to struggle in their life who, yeah, just, you know what I mean? Not that I'm saying I have struggled, because I'm not really.
No,
I get pretty easy.
But you're aware of the fact that you haven't had to really struggle with anything.
Mm-hmm.
I could, yeah, we could all go into, but struggle's all relative. That's the thing, isn't it? So, like, my worst case scenario might be, it might appear to be a 10 out of 10 to me, but somebody that's had perceived real struggle in their life might think that that's like a 3 out of 10.
Minor.
So it's a weird one.
Yeah, 100%.
But then the people that have never struggled with anything, like the slightest inconvenience, i.e. tourists coming down to the beach and leaving a bit of rubbish, are a bit like, oh my God, the world's ended.
A bit of rubbish. That was loads. It did look mad. I'll be honest, it did look mad, but you know what? And then what I didn't like was the council noting it as a state of emergency.
I can't.
It was a major incident, they called it, which I think is a load of
I heard
bollocks.
somebody got stabbed.
Yeah, but
I read somebody got stabbed.
Who
isn't getting stabbed these days, though? It's everywhere.
I didn't see it. To be honest, I ain't seen that. Yeah. Oh, even the laughing's awkward. I've heard a lot worse on other podcasts, and that's it. That's all I'm going to say.
And we're just trying to be funny. These are not serious things.
We're just trying to fill some space in our week and in people's weeks who are listening. And also, thank you if you do listen. I feel like we haven't thanked people enough.
I feel like we're putting out good content. We're a blessing. So
we're a blessing. Yeah, they should just be thankful it's free at the moment. You wait till we're doing Patreons and stuff.
To get special shout outs.
Yeah.
Birthday messages.
God. But yeah, to be honest, I've put it down as a topic. I haven't really got a lot to say about the beach. You know what? I admittedly, I did want to, because my new hours on Thursdays and Fridays 8 till 4, and I was thinking, I could go to the beach after work one day, but that's a non-starter. Which is obviously it's been an inconvenience for me, but you don't see me bitching about it. Put it that way.
I feel like we have just we've moaned about the people moaning about it. So yeah. Justified.
We're just as bad, maybe. But who cares? Whatever.
You can't say I'm just as bad. I live in a bloody metropolis. I don't get an opportunity.
Metropolis.
Yeah, it's a cool word for a city. Don't know what I'm trying to use fancy words this week. Actually, I know why I'm going above and beyond, because
you read a book.
I will go. Well, yeah, I do read books, but I actually haven't spoken face to face to another human being all week. That's why you are the first person I've spoken to properly, and even that isn't. We're not actually sat across from each other now. This is all virtual still. So
this is about as good as it gets, mate.
Exactly. So that's why I'm a bit.
When are you coming back? Because you said last week you'd be back, and you lied. You lied to the viewers, the listeners.
Absolutely bottled it. Probably next weekend, I think.
I don't even believe you anymore. Wait, what's happening? What's happening next weekend? Oh, next week's really good because I've already got it booked in. That I'm dropping Juniper off at 5 or 6, and then it's Saturday night, and then the pubs are open. So
Podcast from the pub. Pubcast.
we'll probably be doing it on Friday again, to be fair, I think. Unless you're travelling
Yeah.
back. In
I
which
will be
case,
travelling back.
we might have to do it on Thursday.
God, just pushing these earlier and earlier.
It's all right, though. To be
No,
fair.
I'm excited. I'm excited to go in the pubs. Are you? I know you are.
Oh,
That's a
I'm
silly
so
question.
excited, mate. I can't wait to be out. Just out. You know what I mean? Just like out.
I've got a question, and this is for very local listeners. Is Mai Tai going to be open or not?
Yeah,
They said no nightclubs.
They've done something shady, which is cool. Because shout out to Andy. I think that's the guy who owns it. He probably doesn't know who I am anymore, but he used to.
Yeah, I didn't know
They've
about
got
that
like
one
they've got
because-
like some metal sort of fence thing put up, and it says like coming soon on it, I think. But like, yeah, fair enough. They're doing some sort of outdoor thing, but it's not.
Oh, okay.
But it's not a club, is it? It's like a cocktail
No,
bar.
because they shut at 2, don't they? So, and Lost shuts at 4. So there's your difference.
Oh. I might even go clubbing when it's available again, just once. I don't know. Maybe when I go see you, because we've had fun in the club.
Oh yeah,
we had good
in the club.
love in the club. No love, but you know what I mean.
Cameo downstairs.
I reckon if I went to Cameo downstairs, at the moment, I would get a little bit confused and treat it like a mosh pit.
Wireless all over again.
Honestly.
As long as you don't put a 16-year-old on your shoulders, I think we'll be okay.
God,
it was a boy, just for clarity. He wasn't being a bit weird. Yeah. But yeah.
He was a boy, but he may have identified as something else. Who knows?
We don't discriminate.
We don't
That's
at all.
That's a good thing about us.
We don't care. We probably hate all of you. No, I don't actually hate anyone. We're pretty sound, aren't we? Right, you want to talk about coronavirus vaccine? Take it away, Blake.
Yeah,
I'm just going to listen because I don't
not getting
know about it.
Wow, the biggest thing is 100% I'm not getting it for at least
Someone's been listening to Joe Rogan. Da, 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 da.
I do listen to it daily, but that's not the point. So just the first website that I opened up, historyofvaccines.org. I feel like that's a reliable website. Would you agree or disagree? It's a .org, so it has to be all right.
Oh, God. Yeah, okay, I'm listening.
Vaccine development is a long, complex process, often lasting 10 to 15 years. Just that alone, I don't need to say anything else. I am not putting something in my body that has taken less than a year to develop. They don't even know what this bloody virus is, truly.
Yeah, but how much of that 10 to 15 years is due to funding and the amount of money they've stuck behind the coronavirus one?
Interesting. Yeah, fair point.
But also, you've anything sort of medical related, you've always got to observe and see how it affects people over time. So I think a year is a little bit sharp, but who knows?
Are you going to get it? Would you get it if it came on offer?
I've put worse things in my body, probably.
I don't think you have. That's
literally my opinion for everything. Like I've put worse things in my body, so this is it's whatever, isn't it? Unless it literally kills me. So that's
you don't know anyway.
That's the benchmark,
right.
Yeah.
Just.
So why don't you want to? Because you just said, it's usually 10 to 15 years. There must be more than that. You can't make a.
I just feel like
logical that answer is there must be something more. And if that is the only reason, then why the hell do you want to talk about this? There must be some more, Blake. Tell me some more.
Tell me some more. I just feel like it's sinister. I don't trust it. I don't trust the government though. So I've got my tin hat on. I don't believe that they have good intentions, and I'm not prepared to put something in my body that has not been fully tested for the usual operating procedure. Is that enough detail for you, Jack?
I know when my friends call me Jack, because only people really at work call me Jack, and like my mum and dad.
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh, it's funny.
I only get called Jack when I'm in trouble.
I'll tell you what, for that attitude, I'll accept that.
Thank you. Yeah, but that's all I had to say on the matter. If after everybody else has got it and they're still going well and it is fine and it doesn't cause anything, then I'll think about it. But
for the record,
I'm all right. I had it. I'm pretty sure I had coronavirus because I was really ill for like 3 weeks. Had most of the symptoms.
maybe you're just
and I'm
sad
fine
though.
now. Yeah,
Could
was
just
when I went downhill. So,
oh god. But for the record, I don't think I'll get it. And will Juniper get it? Obviously, that's a discussion I need to have with her mother. But it bounces off babies anyway. So what's the point?
literally pings off their bonds.
It literally does. Like, which is fine, you know.
I think the thing what
sorry.
annoyed me is sorry.
There you go. I wasn't really going to make a point. I was just going to say words.
What annoyed me about the whole coronavirus thing anyway is that I read a statistic, don't know how true it is, I do talk a lot of bollocks, so this could be completely wrong, but the average age of people that died of coronavirus was older than the average age of death anyway. And for that, I was like, right, well, why have we shut down the whole country then?
Well, this is it, isn't it? Imagine if they did daily briefings of how many people died that day and then listed all the reasons why.
Spot on.
But
exactly.
What my thing is you know, if there's a second wave and now people don't give a fuck anymore, think of how many people died when we were like, when lockdown was pretty well observed. Still tens of thousands of people died. So it's like, God, imagine if there's a second wave and everyone gets fucked up, but who knows?
Well, it's interesting because I was in the protests, which apparently were going to cause this miraculous second wave. And funny enough...
That was over 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, convenient that, isn't it? You haven't heard much that the protests didn't actually cause a massive influx of coronavirus. It's just a weird one that the media like
fuck you, racist, you fucking idiots.
Statue nonsense.
Random stupid person. I was going to say lady, but can't discriminate. Random stupid lady tweeting, Black Lives Matter protest going to be second wave. Da, 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 da. Bet she's down the beach right now. Guarantee it.
I bet she's fat as well. Just guarantee it.
Yeah, probably called Karen.
No, we need to stop using Karen because that's my stepmom's name, and she's a lovely person.
Oh my god, yeah, she did. She came up. She came up as my suggested friends to add on Facebook. Actually, I think it was like Karen, your second name, and then I was like, oh, I wonder who that is.
My second name.
I don't want people to start randomly adding her.
Oh,
GDPR.
GDPR. But yeah, well, I feel like I've ranted enough about coronavirus and stupid vaccines.
Yeah, I don't know how long.
What's our next topic?
I don't know how long we've been recording. I feel like we've been recording like half an hour almost already, which is good for us. Is there a way of looking on Zoom? No, I don't think there is. That's cool. Oh wait, is it up here? Screw it. Right, rating the Star Wars films. Let's go. 1 to 9. You got to pick. So we'll start off with the worst, and we'll go to best. We've got to see if we could agree. So
do we have to agree with them?
Yeah, we got to collate a list ourselves, so that we create a debate which creates interesting content for our listener.
Yeah, cool.
So the worst one, I'm going in at Last Jedi.
That's number 8, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah.
We got Last Jedi.
Nothing.
Oh, it was terrible, wasn't it? I mean, it looked pretty. It looked pretty, but that was about it.
No content.
No content. So we've got that as number 9. And then number 8. Some big old seagulls outside.
It is a big old seagull.
It's difficult now, isn't it? Because the other 8 aren't bad. I might even say the last one. Can't even remember what it's.
Nah, the last one I thought was sick. That's going quite high in my rankings.
Really? Well, we
I'm,
did.
I'm going to say, this is controversial, but I'm going to go number 2.
Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Attack
this
of
is
the
this
Clones,
is di-
or
this is
whatever.
this is a difficult one because none of them are bad films. But Clone Wars,
Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the Clones, Phantom Menace is could be that, couldn't it? But then
But
again,
listen to my reasoning. The Phantom Menace, I feel, does more for the plot than Attack of the Clones.
oh, for
As
sure.
Holly put it, Attack of the Clones is mostly just a load of waffle about the weird guy with a weird ponytail on the side of his head and the pretty one.
And they basically just wanted to chuck in as many lightsabers as possible.
Yeah. It was all about special effects.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. So we got that as number 8. So
number 7, I'd say Phantom Menace.
ooh. So it's between this and what? Force Awakens? This is between this, Force Awakens, and New Hope.
Nah. I put A New Hope was the one that kicked it all off. I think it goes higher
Right.
because of that.
Okay, I'll drop that one then. My reasoning for picking Phantom Menace above Force Awakens is the last battle.
Fair enough. Don't get me wrong.
Which
I
we watched the other
Menace.
night. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we went on to weird football clips, didn't we, after that?
Yeah. And then we watched
we watched... Yeah. So Force Awakens goes in at number 7.
Yeah. See, I knew that would sway you.
Weirdly correlates with its sequencing as well. Nice. Number 6, I think, is Phantom Menace.
What was the last one called? You don't even know.
I actually can't remember. Wow.
Rise of Skywalker.
Oh yeah. No, I actually really liked it. I thought it was sick.
I thought it was a little bit stupid, but it was cool though.
Mate, if you're questioning how stupid a Star Wars film is, then you're
say Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, you're like undermining the whole concept of it.
Yeah, I guess so actually. Right, so what? Phantom Menace, but
yeah.
Are you saying Rise of Skywalker 5?
Yeah.
Well, that was quite easily done then.
Yeah.
Rise of Skywalker. Oh, that does makes me feel a bit sad, but we'll roll with it.
Then I'd say A New Hope.
Yeah.
These are easy now.
I'm in total agreement. I don't know.
Then it goes Return of the Jedi.
Oh, you're right. I do agree. This is not. I thought we'd disagree a little bit more.
Nah, because number 2 is Return of the Sith, and that film is unreal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's called Revenge.
It's so good.
Revenge of the Sith, but I won't correct you and make you look silly.
What did I say?
Return of the Sith.
Oh.
It's cool, mate. I don't want to embarrass you. Sorry.
It's right. You said Clone Wars, so don't worry. Embarrass each other.
And what? I'm glad we've both agreed on Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, yeah, by far. Best film ever.
Ever.
It's up there.
I'd say Superbad was the best film ever.
You're an absolute buffoon of a human.
You love me, though.
True, I do. Well, yeah, that is interesting. Not too many arguments.
Right, and another one. This is just to throw in another one. Where do you place Rogue One?
I'd put it just below Return of the Jedi.
I was going to put it just above.
Yeah, but we can agree to disagree on that.
Yeah.
That is another very good film.
And you always round up in maths, so yeah, we'll put it above it. So there we go. Right, there we go. There we go. If it's a half, it's got to round to 0.5 up.
Exactly. I like you thinking.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
easy. That was a sneaky way to win. Oh, what a time to be alive. You and yours, me and mine. Don't know
what?
That was
Oh, your poem.
No, it was Drake and Future, the album. I don't know where I.
Right, what's the next topic?
The next topic. We need to stop saying next topic and then start doing better transitions, I think.
Yeah, we're amateurs. It's all right.
We'll do a transition.
Viral,
zoom, zoom, zoom. That was a nice transition.
Whenever I think of transition, I just think of PowerPoint when you used to put the fancy ones on your different slides.
Yeah. Well, we'll go with this next one's a very quick one. So, of the 266 followers on our page on Instagram, I said, leave any topics you want us to cover below. And one person commented, and they said, opinions on Marmite peanut butter.
Is that Marmite and peanut butter, or is it a thing? Like, they're combined?
It's a thing, mate. It's combined.
Rancid. Get out. I don't want to know you.
I mean, I've never had it, but the only other crossover I've had with Marmite, which was Marmite popcorn, was fucking awful.
I like Marmite. I like peanut butter, but together, it's a no-go.
Yeah. Oh, I do like Marmite, actually. But I don't like it when it's with weird things like popcorn.
I like Twiglets.
I'll tell you what I do like, actually. I like... I don't think we've done much this time. That's pretty good. I like... So, like, toast, layer of, like, butter, layer of Marmite, squash some banana on it.
Ooh.
Tastes good, mate. Try it.
Just doesn't sound appealing. I don't eat a lot of stuff like that.
If we ever do our sports bar, that's going to be on the menu. What
do you mean if? Don't give out our plans.
I didn't. I just said sports bar. Didn't say where. Didn't say when. Didn't disclose our USPs. Didn't even say maybe there will be a strip club upstairs. Who knows? Oh, that'd be a really good idea.
Think penthouse.
We could do like an OnlyFans scouting session, and then we could link it in with sport. Brilliant.
Right, you may be single, but I'm not, so I feel like I won't be able to get away with that one.
It's your eyes, mate. You can do you can do what you want.
Right, I'll let you message her that then, because I ain't.
Oh yeah. Right. Okay. I've liked this one, I think, so far. So Liverpool title win, just to close it off-ish. I wasn't underwhelmed. I was really pleased, and I was just happy it was done. And that was a monkey off our back. And I would have loved us to have won it in a game at Anfield with like a full crowd, not our players reacting on Zoom. But we won the league. We're probably going to go down. We're probably going to get the most points a team's ever got in the Premier League.
I don't think you will.
What? 100? We got to beat 100.
That's not the record, is it?
Yeah, that's why they made such a big deal out of City doing 100.
Oh yeah, you probably will then.
That good Chelsea team. Now that good Chelsea team got 100 and got 95.
Fair.
So we've got 86 points with 7 games to go. So we've still got 21 points to play for. So to beat the record, we need to get 14 points, which is 5 wins. Which, looking at our fixtures, 2 seconds while it loads. We've got Villa, Brighton, Burnley, Arsenal, Chelsea, Newcastle. We've got City next, but I don't really care about that. We're definitely going to do it.
Yeah, you'll do it then.
We're going to do it. So
it's an interesting one, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is something for future discussion that we can have. Is
best team.
debate on the best ever Prem team.
How many points did the Invincibles get? Did the Invincibles get 86 points?
Something like that. I don't even remember.
That's what we've got now.
Didn't lose a game though, did they?
Yeah, I mean, if we only lose that Watford game, I'm going to be fuming. That was a horrible evening. Oh, that was awful.
I feel like we'll get Cornicon for that one. That's a good chat.
Yeah. Talk about football, get football on. Oh, but it's one thing I do want to say, and you're probably going to be like, "Oh, typical Liverpool fan."
Probably, yeah. No, me.
I think every single football fan of another team is jealous of us.
Yeah, of course.
Like, that's like a very simple statement, but I've got reasons.
But I've just agreed with you.
I know, but I need to give some sort of reasoning. You're supposed to disagree. The manager.
No, but
everyone would have our manager. We've got a really likable squad.
Yeah. That's up for debate.
Okay, the only one that people don't really like is Andy Robertson, and even he's a fucking legend.
No, he's not. He is a total twat. He came across quite well in Peter Crouch's podcast. He was funny on that, and I think he's a sound bloke off the football pitch, but on it, he's an absolute wanker.
Are you ever gonna play football against him?
Am I?
Yeah.
Well, no, obviously.
There you go then. It doesn't matter then. Off the pitch.
But you didn't let me finish. I let you fucking talk about your points and you interrupted me. I was going to say he's one of those players that you hate on the other team, but you absolutely love on your own team.
Oh, 100%.
He's just that wind-up merchant that every team needs. He gets in the other team's head.
That is true. He's
Point
just a
finished.
legend. I love him. Have you seen the interview that Trent was doing with BT, and then Ox and Robertson come in the background and Trent is steaming?
Yeah, they're like dancing behind him and stuff, aren't they?
Yeah. Just ledge. I love the boys. Very proud of them. Good. Congratulations.
And what annoyed me actually to fight Liverpool's corner is everybody was like, I saw quite a few comments saying, "Oh yeah, nice social distancing," and I was like, you do realise these people get tested twice a week for like the past month.
Well, that's it. They're in their
spastics.
They're in their bubble. They're in their bubble, aren't they? And
like stupid people.
What was it? I was so pleased when I found out they were actually doing something together, because it would have been so sad if they didn't. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I do agree.
So that's such a great bunch. Just absolutely love them. What do you reckon we'll do in the future? I'm not going to answer that because I reckon we'll be fine. Do you reckon we'll win another one out of the next 2 seasons?
I don't know, and I really don't care if I'm honest.
No, that's true.
I have no feelings towards that.
Stop having feelings, mate. We're doing a podcast.
I'm not here to talk about fucking Liverpool Football Club.
You're just jealous. There we go. My point proven. There we go.
I agreed with you. You utter goon.
Did you see Bin Laden at Leeds?
No.
So, you know, fans have been submitting their faces for the stadium.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get what you mean now. Yeah, I did see that. That was quite funny.
Oh my God, it was so funny, mate. That's hilarious. I was like, what? That's I mean, there's not really a lot more to say about that other than that's funny. White Lives Matter plane, Burnley.
Should have shot the plane down.
Just Brexit AFC, isn't it? You know, just. Although Sean Dyche is 11 legend.
Yeah,
He's a good lad.
What?
Have you not listened?
Just all round.
Have you not listened to the new Peter Crouch podcast?
Yeah, we shouldn't be promoting other big time podcasts when
we're
direct competitor.
Exactly, that's true. Right, I think that's about it, really. Should we do songs of the week?
Yeah.
What's your song and why?
My song this week, let me just find it again, is What's Poppin' Remix originally done by Jack Harlow. Another Jack, big shout out.
Shout out to the
but
Jacks.
remixed by DaBaby, Tory Lanez, and Lil Wayne. And it's my song because it is an absolute banger.
And I'm going to play some seconds of it.
Back with the remix. These boys are my sons like Phoenix. My city and state never ever seen this. Jimmy Neutron, I'm a young capping, I'm lit, I'm active. Yeah, like 5 in the put up to fuck me, but nobody caught it. She told me that she wasn't feeling my music.
I think I did way too much. I
That
did
was
like
a
it.
vibe earlier on.
Right. But yeah, you can't disagree with that. I'm just trying to find mine now. I'll be honest, I haven't picked one. I'm just scrolling through, just thinking, what song have I listened to a lot this week? And I have been listening to Papi Chulo by Octavian and Skepta, two of my faves. Here's a little snippet. Oh. I'm gonna just leave it, and if it gets done for copyright, then who fucking cares? Get ready for the drop. Oh. There we go, mucho gusto, which means I like a lot. I did GCSE Spanish.
Yeah, ditto.
I think that's about it, isn't it? You know,
Wrapping it up.
Wrapping it up. Rap. You go on PS4. Rap.
No,
Not to be confused. Bye then. It ends as soon as I stop recording. It ends. So this will all be in it. Goodbye. Thank you for listening, Louise Anderson, she's probably the only person who finishes it. Thank you for listening.
Peace out, hombre.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.